help you and your patient a lot. But not only crosstalk, cortisol is able to affect the endocrine system, the central nervous system, but you know very well, is able to affect also the immune system. Okay, look at this slide. It's very, very interesting. And we open another chapter. Hypothalamus, pituitary gland, hypercortisolemia. Cortisol is able to change the balance in the immune system. Before show you this slide, I ask you to reproduce, if you think is good, in your notes, this little scheme to understand the immune system. I study immunology, and I know that when you speak about immunology everywhere in the world, you always are wrong, because if you make something too simple, there is always the immunologist that says to you, yes, it's not this way. If you make something complex and the other colleagues are not immunologists, they don't understand. So believe me, I found the perfect balance. So please reproduce in your note this little scheme that will help you all life long. We have a lot of immune cells in our body. Please divide them into big families that are CD4 lymphocytes and CD8 lymphocytes. From CD4, we differentiate Th1 lymphocytes. They are responsible of cell-mediated immune response, the first line of immune response. We differentiate also Th2. They are responsible of humoral immune response. We differentiate also Treg. They are responsible of immune tolerance. Th1, they are responsible of cell-mediated immune response if expressed in an homeostatic quantity. If overexpressed, they are the main responsible of inflammatory processes. Th2 are responsible of humoral immune response. If overexpressed, are responsible of atopy and allergic diseases. Treg are responsible of immune tolerance. What does it mean? They are like firemen that control Th1 and Th2. If they don't work well, these guys that are a little crazy increase too much and you can have inflammation or allergic disease. If Treg are working too much, like in cancer, you have a generalized immune deficiency. To be in healthy condition, you must have Th1, Th2, Treg in homeostatic expression. Please, in this very important scheme, write also here Th17. It is another subset. These cells are involved in autoimmune diseases. When you have patients with rheumatoid arthritis, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, vitiligo, psoriasis, you always have Th17 super overexpressed. From CD8, the other family, we differentiate T cytotoxic cells are cells able to kill a wrong cell. For instance, a cancer cell or a cell infected by a virus. From CD8, we differentiate also T suppressor cells. They are involved in immune surveillance. Thanks God we have T suppressor cells, because every morning you get up from your bed, some million of those 40,000 billion cells, they wake up with the wrong step, wrong foot, I don't know if you say the same. And instead of to differentiate in the right way, they differentiate themselves in cancer cells. Thanks God we have T suppressors that immediately they see, oh, look at that, boom. And they are not CD4 nor CD8. Remember also natural killer cells, okay, that we can write in the middle. Natural killer cells are similar to T cytotoxic. They are able to, they have a scavenger activity, just to have an idea. With this scheme, believe me, you can speak about immunology. Okay, so look what happened in our immune system under stress. Hypercortisolemia, downregulation of Th1. Do you remember Th1 are responsible of cell-mediated immune response? That is the first line of defense. Now you understand why under stress your patient develop herpes or major susceptibility to viral infection. Come on. If Th1, look, if Th1 are downregulated, instead of to produce their own molecules, such as gamma interferon, they produce less gamma interferon. Look how everything is connected, the crosstalk. Gamma interferon, instead of to stimulate in the right way CD8+, less stimulate CD8+. So those cells don't differentiate in T cytotoxic and in T suppressor. My friend, now I understand why in the early 80s a very famous Italian psychiatrist, head of the Department of Psychiatry at University La Sapienza in Rome, wrote a book titled Stress and Cancer. I cannot say that the cause of cancer is the stress, but by an immunological point of view now it's clear. Under stress, hypercortisolemia, less Th1, not enough interferon gamma, not enough stimulation of CD8+, to differentiate in T suppressor. So that patient lose the immune surveillance. Can be interesting in patient with familiarity for breast cancer. Some cycles of gamma interferon, oh yes. Or can be useful, I will show you the study in the second part of the seminar, can be useful in prevention of progression of cancer, the use of gamma interferon, absolutely yes. Am I telling you that we can cure the cancer? No. Can we overlap with chemo? Yes. You are reprogramming the immune system of your patient in this case. Look how important is the crosstalk. And we are the only ones with the tools to establish the right crosstalk, because we are the only ones producing the right concentration of signaling molecules. Just some example, very fast, relationships between hormones and cytokines.